The moment has come. Jilly is on the table.
Jilly's on the table, yeah, 1 year older than when she rose to fame at Crufts last year and won Reserve Best in Show. Gavin and Sarah have obviously been working on her. She certainly looks on top form. Strongly suspect that she'll perform. You know, they often say that, you know, every dog has an off day. I'm still waiting for hers.
Yeah, that's true. Now, what is the judge looking for in the PBGV then?
Well, it's a question of balance, really. This is a rugged hound, sound, freedom of movement. The correct body proportions are very important. You know, when the breed first arrived in this country, a lot of people thought they were just sort of basset hounds in wire jackets, and consequently, a lot of the dogs that won in the early days were very long, low, heavy dogs. But the balance of the Petit is quite different, actually, from the Basset Hound. You know, it's much shorter in back, much more up on leg, altogether, a smaller, lighter built, and extremely agile hound. So let's just see how agile Jilly's going to be today.
So Zola's going to be asking for, I think, a triangle and up and down, as usual.
I would imagine so. Well, there's certainly nothing amiss from where I'm standing.
And Gavin's a very accomplished handler, isn't he?
Oh, he's bright. He's bright. Gavin studies and he knows what a judge is going to be looking for. He knows how to pace a dog. He's been doing it for a long time, you know, since he was a kid. And she's in form. Her top line and tail set is absolutely flawless today. And, oh, look at that pose. Yeah. She's performing almost like an American show dog today.
So do you think that would be enough to win the class?
Well, I'm not the judge, but looking around the class, she wins it by a mile for me.
So Zola's finished assessing all the dogs in the class. She's going back up to the front of the line there.
Mm-hmm.
Jilly's, just towards the end. Is that a disadvantage being towards the end?
Not at all, not at all. You know, some handlers like to get in there first so they can set the pace. Some handlers like to be at the end so they can just sort of follow the others around. Gavin knows what he's doing, and he'll be there for a reason. She's standing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 7 dogs. She's looking $1 million. Zola's done the once walk down, looking at heads and expressions, and she's now looking at profiles. And let's hope we're going to get a little bit more movement here. She's going to milk this. I can feel it.
Well, if we look around us, there is certainly a lot of people. There's a lot of Jilly fans in the world.
She's certainly not waiting for the ringside to get bigger, that's for sure. We've even got the Gundog group judge
and we've got the utility group judge as well, Jeff Corish.
We've got 2 group judges watching.
And I think Judith Carruthers over there, who's the winner,
I've even got
winner
Lee
of the
Cox
Gundog.
standing behind me.
So here goes Jilly again, Andrew.
Yeah, I can imagine Gavin's stomach is in knots. He was quite pale when I spoke to him earlier on because I don't think he's ever really won much under Zola in the past. So he wasn't feeling terribly confident, I have to say. But, you know, on performance, you can't take it away from Jilly. She's just giving it her all. And not over the top, you know. It's just beautiful, balanced, composed.
She looks like she's having fun in there.
She always does. She's one of these dogs that you really think, you know, they're enjoying it. These people who criticise our show dogs, you know, and say that it's cruel and all this rubbish, they should come and look at dogs like Jilly when they're out there. The tails never stop wagging. And, you know, the bond that she has with her handler is so obvious.
So the pressure's really on now. This is Jilly,
really
Reserve Best in Show winner from Crufts last year.
Yeah.
So she was second out of, nearly 22,000 dogs. And she's back again in her class.
Absolutely, and in her prime. I mean, she's looking wonderful. And Zola's taken a long, hard look. She's coming down to the end of the line. She's not doing anything particularly quickly. Are we going to see them go? We might even see them going around one more time. I don't know.
Yeah, she still might not have made up her decision, really.
No.
Like you say, there's a real who's who around this ring, I think. She has got a lot of fans.
Well, whatever she does, she's certainly got an audience. Well done, Jilly.
Yeah, she's just won the class. She's won open bit.
Yeah, richly deserved.
And I think
the crowd approves. Gavin's actually getting a little bit of colour back in his face, I think.
Yeah. So that's just the last dog being seen in the bitch challenge there. I mean,
yeah, the final moving pattern.
What's going through everyone's heads?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bitches. Yeah, Gavin's there trying to keep his cool.
Now, Gavin's at the front of the line because he
won
open
bitch, which is obviously the senior class.
Yeah.
And then you've got the limit bitch, postgraduate, yearling, junior puppy.
Well, she's picked up the CC now, Andrew.
She's picked up the CC. That is encouraging. That suggests that she's pretty close to making a decision. I suspect that it would be marvellous if she did send them around. You know, a lot of judges do like to send them around and actually do the CC on the move. Some judges prefer to do it on the stack. I personally love to get them going around before we do it.
She's
looking...
Is she hesitating a little bit?
No, she's not. I don't know what she's doing. She's looking at heads and expression. She seems to be comparing Jilly's head and expression with...
Yes!
She's got it.
She's got it.
Jilly wins the CC. Gavin Robertson is very, very pleasantly surprised. And Zola put up the best pitch. Good for Zola.
Absolutely. Good for Zola, good for Jilly. Seems that the fan club round the ring have come to see her win.
I can see lots of smiling faces.
So Andrew, I can just see Jilly having a bit of fun by the ringside as the judging's continuing.
Well, yeah, you know, dogs, they need to relax and have that fun. You know, you can't keep them sort of on the ball constantly. And she's one of those dogs, you know, she wants to play with everybody and jump on everybody's lap.
Gavin's wife is over watching ringside, obviously looking a little nervous. Obviously Jilly took the ticket and now she's back in the ring. Let's see who gets this. Andrew, do you know much about the dog CC winner?
I know a little bit about the dog CC winner, and Zola will be amazed when she comes to fill out the certificates. That actually is another one bred by Gavin and Sarah, and already a champion, but owned by the Blances.
Oh, yes.
Chris and Nikki Blance, who of course in previous years were terribly successful with their Penleith Pembroke Welsh Corgis. I think he's called Duck and Dive, this dog.
Oh yes, yes, that rings a bell.
And now Jilly's giving us one more up and down, or as the Americans would say, another out and back.
Out and back, I like that. No, Gavin was telling me leading up to this that he was putting in so much walking and exercise with Jilly.
Road work really counts, you know, when you're conditioning a show dog. It gives them that hardness. So the ring's clapping for them as they're going round.
It's hard not to join in, isn't it,
No, yeah. You know, you get carried away with it, for heaven's sake. I mean, it's so exciting.
The steward's handing over the rosette now to Zola, who's going to make her choice for best of breed, going through to the hound group.
All we do know is it's going to be a Soletrader.
Yeah, that's right.
Come what may.
Which one is it going to be?
I think it's going to be the bitch. I think
it's going to be Gavin. Jilly has won through to the hound group. Last year's reserve best in show winner. And Gavin looks absolutely delighted. Sarah, Gavin's wife, is crying and basically is obviously very, very happy.